Welcome to Divine Touch ASMR with me, Via, and welcome back if you're returning. Today I'm doing another makeup tutorial ASMR, and my model today is my longtime great friend, Ruby. Today, Ruby and I decided that we are going to have fun. She said that she wanted to do some color, some pink and gold, and she wanted to do a deeper eye crease for her eyeshadow. So that's what we're going to do today. And I'm starting off with her eyebrows, filling them in, shaping them up, and getting them ready for the rest of the look. Now I do have one side that is already done, and I'm going in on the other side to match the other eyebrow. I'm just taking the eyebrow brush, just lightly filling it in, taking my time, and making sure that I fill in all any thin spots in her eyebrows. Now for all the products that I'm using today, I will have in the description box below. So if you wanted to give them a try, you can just check it out and see what you like. And let me know in the comments if you end up using them. You can even send me some photos in the comments as well and see how they came out for you. So again, just taking the brush and brushing that all up, filling it in, making sure that there is no missing spots in her eyebrows. Just gently filling those eyebrows in. Now you want to get them as even as possible. And taking the brush and just brushing up the other side, brushing up this side. And there are the eyebrows. Done and ready for the next step. Now I'm taking my concealer brush and I'm just lining the top of her eyebrows and just blending that all into her forehead so everything looks nice and blended. These brushes are very, very soft, and I'm just taking my time defining her eyebrows and concealing any spots that she might want to cover with the concealer. Now going in on the other side and right underneath the other brow. Just taking my time, smoothing everything out. And gently taking the brush, putting some concealer, and gently going right over the eyelids, as I'm showing right here. You want to take your time. You want to make sure that you're covering up everything that you need to. And now I am going to define her other eyebrow with some more concealer right on the top and just blending it right into her forehead. I want to apologize ahead of time if you hear any background noises like ambulance or anything. I am in a quiet space, but it's outside. I don't really have much control over that, but I do apologize ahead of time if there is any noises that disturb you during this video. Now, after the eyes were concealed, it's time to apply the shadow. Now, as I said before, Ruby wanted to do pink and gold incorporation, so that's what we're doing, and I am just building on the pink eye right now. It's going to be a hot pink, and we're going to get it as bright as possible. And I'm just gently taking my time, going right in. She has a deeper eye bed, so I want to make sure that everything is covered. So I'm building on this shadow right now. As you can see, it's getting brighter and more vibrant, and that's what we're looking for. Sometimes I like to build the eyeshadow opposed to always having eyeshadows that are very, very potent with the color, is because you can get it to the exact amount as you want if you build on it. And now I'm going in, and I'm going to do the same exact thing to the other eye. And we're just going to build on that hot pink. We're going to build it up. Making sure that we cover all areas of her eye bed. And I'm gently, gently, gently going over her eyelids with the brush, and these brushes are so soft. Now I'm making sure that I'm covering the pink eyeshadow in all the areas that I want and leaving the other areas plain for me to go in with another color. Next, I'm taking a very shimmery pink and going right over that matte pink. Now this pink is a lighter, almost more metallic color. I felt it would be a great addition to the pink that's already on her eyes. Kinds of adds a little bit of a pop. And just going over the other eye with that same pink. Now me and my good friend Ruby, we haven't seen each other in a very long time, so we were also catching up a little bit on this video. brushing, making sure that I get that metallic pink all over her eyelids, just covering all the pink and only the pink. Now we're going to be doing the crease of her eyelids. Now I'm taking a very dark mocha chocolate brown, and I'm just going right in to the creases to add definition to her eyes. I'm using one of my favorite brushes that I got as a gift, which is the Wonder Woman brushes. Definitely one of my favorites. So now I'm building on her crease of her eyes, giving it definition and adding to the overall look. And I'm taking my time and I'm making sure that I'm only going in the crease. And next I'm going to be doing the same exact thing with the next eye. Taking that chocolate mocha brown and going right in. Ruby's husband decided to pop into the video real quick and say hi. But back to the eye crease. So I'm going in, making sure that I've only applied that mocha color only to the crease and leave the rest for a whole nother color. And as you can see, it's building up nicely. Making sure that both eyes are equally covered. And blending that in. Next, I'm going right underneath her eyebrows. This right here is another way also to increase the definition and just make the eyebrows overall look great, and also the rest of the eyelids. So I'm taking a lighter frosty cappuccino color and I'm going right underneath, going right around and just blending it in, gently using the brushes on her face. Going in and doing the same exact thing on the other side. And again, if you didn't catch that I said before, I will have all the products that I used for this tutorial all in the description box below. Just going right underneath her eyebrows and all the way down to the ends of her eyes. And just blending all that in. Brushing, brushing, gently brushing. Up next, I'm adding the gold. Now, Ruby said that she wanted to incorporate gold into her look, and I thought it would look great if we decided to add a really pretty gold to the front of her eyelids, letting it blend right into the pink, almost like a sunset. Now, as you can see, I'm stopping at a certain point because we still want that pink to show. We want it to be able to blend together well. Now I'm going in and I'm doing the other side. I'm going to be doing the same exact thing. Blending the gold in, starting from the front of her eye corners. And just blending it right in to the pink. If you try this look at home, just make sure that you leave enough pink behind the gold. And make sure you stay underneath the crease. As you can see, the golden pink. Up next is the black liner. Now I'm going to line her eyes with an eye gel. That's an eyeliner. And I'm just going to be making a nice, thin, even black line to line the top of her eyes, getting it as close to her eyelashes as possible. Going in and doing her second eye. Taking my time and gently lining her eye with the black liner. Making sure they're even. Next is time for the lashes. Now, if you've been following some of my videos, you would know that I like to use regular tweezers to put on strip lashes. I just find it to be easier to hold and manage. If you use them, you might as well. You might also feel that way. So I'm putting her lash on with just a regular tweezer and securing it on there. Making sure that it is lined properly with her natural eyelashes. And just clamping down to make sure that they are together. Next thing is up is I'm going to put on the second lash. Applying her lash, making sure they line up properly with her natural lashes, Being very careful that the glue does not get anywhere but where it's supposed to be. Clamping down, securing the lash, and making sure that they come together. Next, we're going to be putting and applying concealer to her face to cover up some imperfections here and there. Not too much, not too crazy. Me and Ruby were having a good time during this tutorial. As you can see, we can't stop laughing, even though you can't see me on camera. Now I applied the concealer in certain spots. And now I'm applying a different shade of a concealer on her cheeks, a darker shade on her cheeks. And I'm going to be using a blending brush. Now it's time to blend, blending everywhere, starting from the top of her forehead, down the bridge of her nose, making sure that we cover all areas, underneath her eyes, make sure that we have coverage there. Just smoothing everything out gently. This brush is ever so soft. It feels so good against the skin. And just blending everything all the way down her cheeks, chin, her lips, her nose, and just blending all that in. Now I'm taking another brush and blending everything else in. Blending into her neck and her chin. I just want to make sure everything is smooth and all the makeup is laying properly on her face. And that everything is evenly blended. Taking my time to make sure I get everywhere. Next, I'm applying a pink blush to her cheekbones. And just taking it and blending it right into her cheekbones from her hairline. And blending it right back into her hairline. And just sweeping the brush gently across her cheeks, applying a very pretty pink, almost a peach pink. Next, I'm going to take a highlighter and just gently take my fan brush and go right along her cheekbones, blending it right into the hairline and doing that on both sides. I love this highlighter. It's a holographic highlighter. Next, I'm taking a bronzer and I'm taking it, I'm going right down the bridge of her nose and right at the tip, highlighting her nose with the bronzer and the top of her lip and just a little bit on her chin. And just blending that in. Now her nose has definition. Next, I'm taking a dark brown lip liner and I'm just gently lining her lips, defining her lip shape. Starting at the top and going all the way, working my way around to the bottom of her lip. Taking my time, making sure it's an even line. And now doing the bottom. Once again, taking the brown liner and just defining her lips. Blending it in, going inward. And now I'm applying a light pink lip gloss. And now I'm going to add another pink lipstick on top of the gloss, just a little bit darker. And now I'm going to have her blend it right in. Give it a nice good blend. And I'm going to go right back over with the chocolate brown liner. Redefining those lines. Ruby had to cough on camera. Apologize. Finishing her lips. And now I'm going to add a little gloss for some shine. Adding that pink gloss, very shimmery. Having her blend it right in. Spraying her face with a setting spray, which locks in the makeup and sets into her skin. And this is the final look. Now I'm gonna have her take a look at herself. And as you can see from her expression, she loves it. I love the look. She loves the look. Let me know if you do. Leave me a comment. Like, comment, share, and subscribe at Divine Touch ASMR.